Tutorial for the parents logging into ChildCloud. So your school has sent you through an email inviting you to the system, and the first step would be that you create your own unique password, and once you've submitted that, you're going to log straight into your child's profile. Just bear in mind, if you do log out and you want to log back in again, click the Remember Me button, because that's going to always remember you every time you log in. We have a app on the Google Play Store. You would literally just type in the word ChildCloud, don't leave any spaces, same as over here, and then you can download the Android app. If you are an iPhone user, we've also got the app in the Apple Store for iPad and iPhone. Okay, so let's get started. You're going to log into the system, and if you're linked to multiple profiles, you would basically if your email is the same, if you're a teacher, you can also switch between your parent profile and your teacher profile. But for this exercise, we're going to basically just be going through from the parent's point of view. So first off, if you've got multiple children in the school, you can ask your school to link your children for you, so you can see all your children under one login profile. You can edit your own profile as well, so you can click on My Profile. Feel free to upload a profile photo. You can also change your avatar if you wish. So if you don't like the profile photo that is linked to your school, you can just go and edit that. You can add information you like. You can add your address, add your phone numbers, and then click Save Changes. Going back to your profile, you have the ability to change your password. You can also, if you've forgotten your password, click the link and you can resend yourself a new password reminder. We've got custom settings on here, so if you don't want to show your profile photo, your name, your address for puppy compliance, we give you full control of that. We are puppy compliant, and when you sign in for the first time, you will need to acknowledge the puppy terms and conditions. You've also got the ability to report an issue, so if there's any system error, you can go in line and you can just report that error to us, and it'll come through to the support team, and we will reply immediately. Okay, so let's just get started. Let's just say that you've got a child in the school, and the school has given you the ability to edit the profile. Click on the Edit button. You can upload and change any avatar that you wish. You can add your child's birthday. So just go through and just make sure that everything's correct. You can also update your own information as the parent. So you could say that this is the Sean, so this is the father, and just go ahead and just update any information that's missing, and then click the Save button. We've got other contacts on here as well. So doctors, approved pickups. If you don't want your child appearing as school-related media, just go ahead and turn that off. So scroll down to the bottom of the page, school-related media. If you don't want your child appearing in any information on the school in terms of the image, just click No and click Save. Because once again, we are puppy compliant, so that is very important. So moving on to the school staff page, you can see all the staff in the school. You can go ahead and either email that staff member or write a message to the staff member. This works a little bit like WhatsApp. You can just do a search for any school teacher in the school and then go ahead and send a message. Moving on to the class list. So most schools will hide this because of puppy compliance, but some schools do leave it on. Some schools may choose to hide the email and phone number and just show the parents, so the child's photo and name. You've also got a parent list, so you could, if you wanted to, write a message or email any parent in the school, but once again, this is obviously up to the school. The contact tab shows all the school's information, emails, phone numbers, websites, and a map of the school. The dashboard is where you will see your child's feed. So you can flip across to each, so this would be your daughter, this would be your son, and you can flip across into each of those two dashboards if you want. The group indicates that this is a group, an extramural group. So for example, this is ballet. So I'd know that this is news relating specifically to the ballet group, and you can go ahead and you can leave a comment, you can like it, and you can view other parents that viewed that post. So this is just an example of the kind of things that would be appearing on your daily feed. You can also go ahead and view any art that the teacher's uploaded of the child. Yeah. Moving on to the administration portal, you can view all your child's attendance figures. So you can see when the child was absent, when they were at school, and you can flip through each month. You can see when they were absent. You've also got a summary. So this would be your child, your daughter, and your son, and you can see term on term when the child was absent, and also year on year. COVID screening, you can always add your child's health, any symptoms, and if you've got a thermometer, you can also just test them daily and upload that report. If the school uses the invoicing module, you can go ahead and you can view any invoices that are linked to your child, and you can print them out. You've also got the ability to view the opening balance. Parent-teacher meetings. Some teachers would like to obviously meet with you once a term, and you can go ahead and book yourself in for that slot. So you can see this is happening in Classroom 1B at 10 o'clock on the 26th of May. There's a cutoff where you can't allocate yourself anymore after the 25th. So if you just choose the slot you like, and then go ahead and book yourself in. So you've been booked in now. You'll also get an automated reminder of that parent-teacher meeting the day before. Permission slips, you can view any permission slip that the school's loaded for you. Just click the view button, go ahead, and this is a football match happening on the 13th of May. You can say, I do give permission for my child, or you don't give permission, and then just digitally sign it and then submit that slip. You can view all your term dates. You can see any public holidays. You can also volunteer for something. So let's just go in and just say that you want to be a mystery reader at 10 o'clock, and you can book yourself in for that slot. So that's the administration section. Let's move on to communication. When the teachers are loading information, just bear in mind, you only ever see information relating to your child. You don't ever see any information to other children. So you can view any art uploaded, and you can also filter. So you can say, I only want to see information relating to photographs, so click filter. Then you can see information relating to your child, or you might want to see, I want to see anything relating to incidents, click filter. Oh, there's nothing to show there. Let's just go into art. Okay. Birthdays, you can see all the students' birthdays in the school. Otherwise, you can view all the staff's birthdays. Any documents have been shared with you, like extramural school documents, you can go ahead and download these with a click of a button. Whoops, there's an error on that one. You can view your email archive. So any emails that have been sent to you by the school, you'd have a list of all those to be visible here. Got your events calendar. So there's a month view, a week view, and a day view. So you can see when there's other children's birthdays. This would be a lesson. There's a parent-teacher meeting happening over here. There's Winter Sports Day happening over here. So yeah, let's just click on this one, for example, Sensorial Pink Tower. And you can go ahead and read all about that lesson. If you want to do the lesson with your child, you can also just mark the lesson as complete. And if you wanted to upload a file of that completed lesson as well, that is possible. Moving on to your gallery, you've got a class gallery. So this is everything relating to your child's specific classroom. You can also there again switch to each child. Just click on the view button. That's going to open up that full gallery for you. Well, there's only one photo in that gallery, but let's just see this one quick. There's also one, but basically, if you'd be able to go in and view all the different photographs within that album. And then you've got your school gallery. So this is just a test site, so don't worry about that. You got your messenger. Like I said before, you can message any teacher in the school. And then you got your news feed. You can just scroll through the news feed. It's a bit like Facebook. You got your newsletters. So if the school's sending out newsletters, you can view those here. Any reminders sent up at the school, you'll be able to see them over here. And then your SMS archive as well. So we've spoken about your administration and your communication, and we're moving now into academic. So you've got your academic reports. This would be neatly storing year on year, term on term, all of your child's report cards. You can view that. You've got your homework on here. So you can see the subjects: art, English, history, mathematics. You can just literally click on the title and you can see what's required, if there's any attachments, and you can have a bit of a two-way chat between the student and the teacher if need be. You can leave audio notes, download the file, and see when that homework is due. You've got your child's daily progress as well. So as the teacher's recording and observing the child's milestones, you can see each and every day the child has been observed. If the teacher uploads a photograph of your child doing observation, you can click on the thumbnail and view that thumbnail. And obviously this observation uploads page is dedicated specifically just to images. So every time your teacher uploads an image of your child doing something, you'll see it here. The overall progress button, tab, lets you go in and actually view what your teacher's doing and the latest descriptor that has been achieved by your child. So if this was life cycle of the frog, you can go into it and you can actually view what the teacher's doing with your child. You can view all your child's subjects, any homework linked to a subject, and any lesson linked to a subject. You've got your class timetables, extramurals. You can click on the link and view the extramural timetable, class timetables, sports timetables. And then lastly, you've got your virtual classroom. You can preview the full curriculum that the school's doing with your child. You can go into it and you can view, for example, the Pink Tower. And if there's any videos uploaded, any resources, any tasks, you can view it. And clicking this little icon in the top right hand corner will take you to the lesson calendar to click on any of those lessons. You've also got your lesson, so we've spoken about the calendar. You've got your planner, so the teachers may link your child's curriculum to a date, like a week in the calendar. So you can see that in week 1 there are 2 lessons linked to that week: sensorial life skills. You can print out the lesson plan, or you can literally just click on the link and view the lesson. And that is pretty much it. If you've got any questions, please email support@childcloud.co.za.